Have you noticed that your legs have become slightly weaker lately? Climbing stairs feels a bit slower, and standing up from a seated position seems more strenuous. You might attribute this to aging, but there's an underlying process occurring within your body that you may not be aware of. Experts indicate that by age 65, the first area to experience decline isn't the eyes or memory, but rather the legs. These legs have carried you through countless journeys, supported you during stumbles, and accompanied you on numerous adventures. Yet one day, they begin to weaken without you realizing it. Can you recall the last time you ascended a flight of stairs without using the handrail? Are you still confident in taking a leisurely walk around the park or standing in the kitchen cooking without discomfort? If you've ever had a minor trip that nearly caused a fall or felt unsteady rising from a chair, it's time to pay attention. The legs, symbols of freedom, autonomy, and dignity, are signaling for help. It's no coincidence that they are the first to weaken after 65. This area houses the body's largest muscle groups, the quadriceps and gluteal muscles, which are significantly impacted by aging and the natural loss of muscle mass, known as sarcopenia. Without proper exercise and nutrition, you can lose 1 to 2% of muscle mass annually. As leg muscles diminish, the risk of falls, balance issues, and loss of independence increases substantially. However, you can protect your legs starting today. There's no need for expensive medications or rigorous exercise routines. Incorporating 3 accessible, affordable foods into your diet can naturally preserve leg muscle mass. Frontiers +2 Science Direct +2 Healthline +2. Maintain bone strength, reduce knee joint inflammation. Healthline +5 Senior Home Care Agency in South Florida +5 Frontiers 5. Enhance walking endurance. Biomed Central +10 Frontiers 10 Senior Home Care Agency in South Florida +10. Most importantly, uphold your independence. Senior Home Care Agency in South Florida. Think of your body as a house. If the eyes are the windows to the soul, then the legs are the foundation. Even a small crack in the foundation can destabilize everything above. Real Simple +1 Healthline +1. After 65, it's concerning that the legs, the body's support system, are the first to weaken. This isn't due to personal weakness, but a silent yet significant biological process, sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss. Starting at 40 without maintenance, muscle mass decreases by 1 to 2% each year. By 65, this rate can double, especially in the legs, home to major muscles like the quadriceps, gluteals, and calves. Why does this happen? Because leg muscles are used extensively in daily activities: standing, sitting, walking, climbing stairs, and maintaining balance. Without proper nourishment and care, these muscles wear down more rapidly. Then one day, you realize each step requires more effort. You start relying on stair handrails. Sitting is easy, but standing up is challenging. Those athletic shoes in the corner haven't been used in a while. These subtle signs often go unnoticed until an incident occurs. Many attribute them to fatigue, joint issues, or simply aging. But listen to your body. Do you still feel steady standing on one leg? Have you had minor trips that took a moment to recover from? Do you find yourself walking slower, even unintentionally? If so, your body is sending you a message. Weak legs affect more than mobility. They directly increase the risk of falls, the leading cause of hospitalization and loss of independence in those over 65. A single fall can take away more than you might expect. An active lifestyle, personal freedom, a sense of self-worth p5ajcn.nutrition.org +5c5, and precious moments like walking with grandchildren, gardening, dancing, or simply enjoying the morning air on the balcony. But here's the good news. Declining leg strength isn't irreversible. Research shows that starting today, whether you're 65, 70, or 80, you can maintain strong, confident legs. You don't need to become an athlete. Just understand, what do your legs need to stay strong? Which foods nourish muscles, joints, and flexibility? What simple habits can prevent leg weakness and falls? ajcn.nutrition.org. Now let's explore 3 simple foods that can work wonders for your legs. They're neither expensive nor exotic, but with proper use, they can become natural supplements for strength, flexibility, and independence. Before we proceed, I'd like to ask, when was the last time you felt your legs were weaker than usual? Please share your experiences below. You're not alone, and your story might inspire someone else to begin their journey toward healthier legs today. Are you ready for the next part? Let's discover the first beneficial food now. If you've ever seen a 70-year-old man confidently walking his grandchild through the park, each step firm and full of vitality, you might be witnessing the benefits of an omega-3 rich diet, especially from fatty fish. Fatty fish, a gift from the ocean for your legs. Fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, are not luxury items. You can easily find them at any nearby grocery store. But what many people don't know is that every bite of these fish is a natural medicine for your bones, joints, and muscles. That's because these fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce joint inflammation, soothe sore muscles, and help keep your knees flexible. High-quality protein, the essential material for rebuilding weakened muscles. Vitamins D and B12, which support calcium absorption, strengthen bones, and improve the nervous system's control over movement. Did you know? Muscles in the legs don't just weaken because of age. They deteriorate because they're not properly nourished. You can exercise regularly, but if your body doesn't get the building blocks it needs to regenerate muscle tissue, your legs will still weaken over time. That's why many nutritionists recommend that people over 65 eat fatty fish at least 2-3 times a week. Arthur's story, returning to the trail after years away. Arthur, age 69, was once an avid hiker, but after 2 years of knee pain and thigh weakness, he had to give up the adventures he used to love. It wasn't until his son suggested, "Dad, why don't you try eating salmon more often? I read online it's really good for your joints," that Arthur began his journey back to nature. 3 times a week, he enjoyed pan-seared salmon, sometimes in a vinegar salad, sometimes in a tomato fish stew like his mother used to make. After 2 months, Arthur was able to climb the small hill behind his house, the same one he used to take his granddaughter up to collect autumn leaves. "My legs, which I thought had retired from walking, suddenly wanted to move again, to wander again, to live again," he said, eyes glistening at a weekend dinner. Simple ways older adults can add fatty fish to their diet. Light breakfast, whole grain toast with butter and smoked salmon. Nutritious lunch, tuna salad mixed with white beans, cherry tomatoes, and olive oil. Comforting dinner, mackerel soup with mustard greens or turmeric braised sardines with green peppercorns. Convenient snack, low-fat cream cheese and salmon sandwich. If you don't enjoy cooking, you can opt for no-salt canned fish or omega-3 supplements, just as convenient and just as effective. What does science say? A study from the University of Aberdeen in the UK found that older adults who eat fatty fish twice a week experience a 20% slower rate of muscle loss compared to those who don't. That 20% might be the thin line between a steady step and an unexpected fall. Now it's your turn to share. Do you eat fish regularly during the week? Is there a fish dish that brings back memories of your childhood or warm family dinners? Share your thoughts in the comments, because the dish you remember today might just inspire someone to cook it this weekend. Do you remember the last time you sipped on a warm glass of milk? Maybe it was on a cold rainy night or a rushed morning before heading to the fields. Whatever the moment, milk has always brought peace, warmth, and nourishment, not just for the soul, but for the legs that carry us through aging. Milk. Not just for children, but a bone elixir. For older adults, after age 65, your body absorbs calcium less efficiently, even as your bones become thinner, more porous, and weaker over time. This is one reason why so many older adults suffer from osteoporosis, joint pain, and even fractures from minor slips. But with proper care, bones can be reinforced, like an old house that gets restored and strengthened after every storm. And the most important materials are calcium, the foundation of strong bones; vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium; high-quality protein, the fuel for muscle regeneration, all of which can be found in milk, yogurt, and cheese. Ruth's story. From dreading stairs to climbing 2 flights without fatigue. Ruth, age 71, used to be afraid of stairs, not because she was lazy, but because her knees would sting with every step up or down. She said, "One time while coming downstairs, it felt like my knee just gave out. I had to grip the handrail and catch my breath." Her daughter, a nurse, encouraged her to add milk and calcium to her daily routine, especially since Ruth had stopped drinking milk for over 10 years, thinking, "Old people don't need it." Since then, Ruth began each morning with a warm glass of milk and ended each evening with a cup of unsweetened yogurt. After 3 months, not only did her knee pain ease up, she could climb 2 flights of stairs to play hide and seek with her grandchild. "Stairs are no longer a fear," she laughed proudly. "They've become a place where I can chase after childhood again." How to add milk to your diet after age 65. Low-fat or unsweetened milk. Drink it in the morning to kickstart digestion and boost your energy. Yogurt. Enjoy it after lunch to help digestion, improve calcium absorption, and soothe the gut. Cheese. Add it to whole grain bread, salads, or your dinner to naturally boost calcium. If you're lactose intolerant, choose almond milk, soy milk, or calcium-fortified oat milk. All gentle on the stomach, but rich in nutrients. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed this. Older adults over the age of 65 who regularly consumed enough calcium and protein from dairy had a 33% lower risk of hip fractures compared to those who were deficient. That's a significant difference, one that could protect you from spending months bedridden due to a simple fall. Milk. More than just nutrition, it's a symbol of care. In a busy world, sometimes a glass of milk is a gentle reminder. You deserve to be cared for. You deserve nourishment, tenderness, and strength. Each time you lift that glass, it's not just nutrients entering your body. It's also a quiet belief whispering, "I'm doing something good for my future self." What about you? Do you drink milk every day? Is there a dairy-based dish that brings back memories of your childhood? Share your story in the comments, because your memory might be the spark that inspires someone else to begin their journey of joint and bone care today. Dear friend, let's pause and think about something simple. Not expensive, not hard to find, something you've probably passed by hundreds of times in the supermarket. Spinach, kale, collard greens, Swiss chard. They may not be flashy, but for your legs, they're like a quiet miracle. Why leafy greens matter after 65. As we age past 65, it's not just about staying active. It's about protecting the very foundation of your freedom. Strong, flexible, pain-free legs. And guess what? According to another study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who ate at least 1 serving of leafy greens a day reduced their risk of muscle weakness and falls by up to 30% compared to those who didn't. That's not luck, that's science. What makes leafy greens a leg-strengthening superfood? Rich in natural nitrates, improve blood flow to the legs, nourish muscles, and reduce heaviness and fatigue. High in magnesium and potassium, ease cramps and joint stiffness, especially after long periods of sitting or upon waking. Contain vitamin K and calcium, boost bone density and lower fracture risk in case of a fall. Packed with antioxidants, fight chronic inflammation, one of the most common causes of knee and ankle pain in older adults. Linda's story. Regaining strength after 65. Linda, age 66, used to love strolling with her grandchildren, but over time, her legs would cramp easily and her knees ached climbing stairs. She thought, "This must be aging." Until one day her physical therapist asked, "Do you eat vegetables every day?" Linda smiled sheepishly. Most of her meals consisted of bread and meat with very few vegetables. From that moment, she made one small change. Every day she added at least 1 bowl of leafy greens. Morning, scrambled eggs with spinach. Lunch, kale salad with olive oil. Dinner, sautéed greens with garlic and rice. Sometimes she even blended spinach into a smoothie with banana and almond milk. Within a few weeks, Linda noticed something miraculous. No more cramps. No more knee pain on the stairs. She walked with confidence and felt young again from the inside out. Easy ways to add leafy greens to your meals every day. You don't have to be a chef or health enthusiast to do this. Just a few small changes. Morning, add spinach to scrambled eggs or blend it into a smoothie. Lunch, make a salad with kale, olive oil, lemon, and a bit of cheese. Dinner, stir-fry greens with garlic as a delicious side. Snack, sip a green smoothie or roll up greens in whole grain bread. Don't like the bitter taste? Pair greens with sweet fruits like apples, oranges, or bananas. It'll go down much easier. And in the next section, we'll discover the final fruit, a familiar delight that few realize can actually slow the aging process in your legs, brain, and even your heart. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this. Do you remember the last time you bit into a juicy pomegranate seed? Sweet, cool, slightly tart, a burst of freshness on your tongue. But beneath that shimmering exterior, pomegranate holds something truly priceless: the power to slow aging from within. Pomegranate, an ancient secret, confirmed by modern science. Thousands of years ago, the ancient Greeks called pomegranate the fruit of life. The Persians revered it as a symbol of longevity. And today, modern researchers have confirmed pomegranate helps improve blood circulation, slows down cellular damage, and most importantly, it helps protect your legs from the gradual decline that comes with age. How does pomegranate help you walk steadier? Improves blood circulation to the legs. The polyphenols in pomegranate help dilate blood vessels, allowing better blood flow to muscles, especially the leg muscles, which need oxygen and nutrients every time you take a step. Reduces inflammation in knees and ankles. Thanks to flavonoids and anthocyanins, pomegranate helps ease pain and swelling, especially helpful for those who experience knee pain while climbing stairs. Powerful antioxidant protection. Punicalagin, a unique compound in pomegranate, fights cellular damage, slowing down the weakening of bones, muscles, and even the brain. Enhances memory. A study from UCLA showed participants who drank pomegranate juice daily demonstrated better word recall and focus after just 8 weeks. George's story, 70 years old, and the park bench he loves. George, a retired engineer, used to enjoy morning walks, but after turning 68, his legs began to weaken. He felt slower, unsteady, and more forgetful. His daughter, a nutritionist, gifted him a bottle of pure pomegranate juice with a gentle note. "Try drinking a small glass each morning, Dad." At first, he was skeptical, but after a few weeks he noticed real change. Less knee pain after walking. Climbing stairs felt easier. His mind was sharper when reading the newspaper or solving Sudoku puzzles. Now, every morning, George sits on a park bench, a small glass of pomegranate juice in hand, wearing a peaceful smile. How to add pomegranate to your daily meals. Eat fresh pomegranate seeds, mix into Greek yogurt, salads, or enjoy as a sweet snack. Drink pure pomegranate juice. Choose 100% natural, no added sugar. Drink half a cup in the morning or afternoon. Blend into smoothies. Combine with bananas, oranges, or berries for a refreshing, blood-boosting drink. Top off your breakfast. Sprinkle seeds over cooked oatmeal or whole grain toast with nut butter. A few notes when using pomegranate daily. If you're taking blood thinners, consult your doctor before regularly drinking pomegranate juice. Stick to a moderate amount. About half a cup of seeds or 4 ounces of juice per day is ideal. Avoid store-bought juice with added sugar or preservatives. Which way do you enjoy pomegranate most? Is it a fresh glass of juice in the morning, or maybe a spoonful of ruby red seeds on your summer salad? Share your favorite way in the comments below. And if someone comes to mind, someone who might also benefit from stronger, healthier legs, why not share this video with them as a gentle, loving encouragement? Dear friend, we've just walked together through an important journey. A journey where each insight, each story, each food was a step forward toward a healthier, more independent, and fulfilling life after 65. From the soft flakes of salmon, the morning glass of milk, the handful of greens at dinner, to those glistening pomegranate seeds filled with hope, they're not just food, they are choices. They are love you give to yourself. They are your way of telling aging, I'm still strong, I'm still in control, and I'm not done yet. Turning 65 isn't the end, it's the beginning of a deeper, more intentional rhythm of life. When your legs are strong, you're not just able to walk more easily, you can climb stairs without needing help, go shopping and cook a warm meal for yourself, stroll beneath the sunset without aching knees. And most importantly, you're not a burden to anyone, because you chose to care for yourself, step by step. So what will your first step be today? A glass of milk tomorrow morning? Adding salmon to your Saturday meal? A cup of yogurt topped with pomegranate in the fridge? Or simply a 15-minute walk around your yard after lunch? Choose just one small thing and do it consistently. Because your legs need to be heard. Because this body will always be grateful when you care for it with your whole heart. What are you thinking about right now? Leave a comment below and share it with us. We'd love to read your thoughts. Your quiet courage to slow down, care for yourself more deeply, and choose joy in the simplest way. And if this video gave you a new direction, a fresh motivation, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends and family, the ones you want by your side on this journey to living strong and gracefully in later life. A final message just for you. Taking care of your legs is taking care of the life ahead of you, and every day you choose to act is another day you hold on to a little more freedom, a little more happiness. See you in the next video, where we'll continue nurturing our health, fueling our joy, and writing beautiful new chapters from 65 onward. Are you ready? I believe you are. Elderly Wisdom ABC, where strong legs lead to a happy aging journey.